you're playing into Sejuani. You got to be able to get those camps on time. You cannot lose a single step. You miss step once, Biscuits. And one of the big changes this patch is that Biscuits no longer grant mana, but grant a lot of HP regen. And, oh, okay.
I mean, Lin Fong has to go in, tries to stack up the Mortal Steel so he has an escape tool. Now has the third cast. But Tiana's just going to flash right on top of him, guarantee the permafrost stun. But Lin Fong, still alive, doesn't have flash as they're collapsing into Harry, but they can't bail him out in time. And even though Xiaohu falls, he does pick up the
camps all game. Tiana's going to be able to take his bottom side here. If he wants, after taking this blue buff, he should just race over to the other side of the map and try to stop this. Xiaohu's now going to walk over to try to make sure he can check this. Does he actually get the kill?
He might get the flash, but he's going to flash forward. He doesn't have enough range. Xiaohu will fall for it, but if Xiaohu is a true homie, which I suspect he is for Tian, he is typing to his jungler, hey, you know what? I prevented the... I'm not entirely too sure. Maybe there's
a camp sad, though. They were going for the dive. Uh-oh.
Yeah, and Starry is all by themselves. He does have a flash. Hung tries to get in range with the slam into the slow from the cube, but Starry does not get out alive. Permafrost falls through. The Ignite guarantees the kill for Hung, but now that does sacrifice Light's own life as he had to push far and away from that tier 1 turret in between these two.
Making some early aggressive plays to look for some summoner spells, but Sejuani does not. The battle board does not have that much damage packed into the kit.
Yeah, we can definitely tell that Weibo Gaming have a clear goal in mind to try and really ruin this Zyra's game plan, but it's not going at all in their favor, and they're trying to challenge for these grubs, but Lin Fong has Fate Sealed available, so Tian gets punished, and now Harry has collapsed with a teleport. Hong might be in trouble, forced to flash away, and OMG...
For right now, Tian, you have camps. You have all these bottom side camps. They're using the priority out from Xiaohu to maybe look for something.
I mean, Xiaohu is going to try to collapse on down. He gets the Stranglethorns ripped away from Hung, and there is the shutdown, finally giving Hung his first death in this third game of the series. Xiaohu still surviving thanks to the Kingslayer, and Lin Fong just does not have enough damage to finish off Xiaohu. And Harry is not going to go down anytime soon either, but can't do anything to avenge his fallen comrade. He ends up burning the flash.
We're going for a TP play for this, so Harry's now screwed because they cleared the
his wave is so bad. He has to do something to try to correct it, but Weibo Gaming are there for the punish. World Ender, he's just ended his own world right there. Now Starry, at least trying to take advantage of that no one is on this top side defending the tier 1 turret for Weibo Gaming. They get a couple plays for their side. And Tian already trying to gain control of the river. A little hard into Zyra, especially now that she has a Leandri's fully completed. Tian tries to step up. Here comes Hong over the wall. Tries to slam Hong into the wall as well. But Tian gets bursted out, and that's their frontline gone. But here comes Xiaohu. He connects the chains. Even after the flash, Xiaohu putting on a clinic onto this Silas. But Lin Fong with the teleport will join the fight, and Xiaohu's got no other backup that can bail him out this time. Huge revenge kill for OMG as they stall out the map for this Grubs play.
But you talk about split pushing pressure. Starry has been sitting in this top lane. Oh, we're just making an engage. Goodbye, Xiaohu.
Uh-oh.
And that's a turret. That's just straight up going to be a turret gone. 6 Grubs with Ziggs. It's already at 2.5. OMG are going to get the first turret here. They don't have to play for this dragon that's kind of up and available, but if they get the Rift Herald in 3, you have to imagine that's going to be your first set of Grubs. So they now have the first turret. I think this is one of the first.
It's so hard to walk in. It's so hard to challenge and contest, and this should be the third objective of the game. So OMG, feats of strength accomplished for their side. But once again, we talk about how hard it is to challenge Zyra in these corridors when she is able to get those plans stacked up. Hong, looking to separate them with his Keeper's Verdict, goes wide, does not connect onto anyone. The Glacial Prison connects onto Moham.
Oh, nice steal!
Tian. Stranglethorns. Tian does steal the Rift Herald away, and that denies it, but now Weibo Gaming are trying to collapse in through this corridor, and OMG have to fight for their lives in here. Lin Fong cannot get over the wall with the Fate Seal. Can't breathe, blocks it, and Light gets the first reset of this fight. And it's going to be enough to deter the rest.
And there's just no one from the side of OMG. They just feel lost. Hung is kind of sitting in this kind of brush, sitting in that corridor. Like, okay, well, a great fight from Weibo and starting to prey on some of the mistakes from OMG that we've been seeing all series long.
And now they're trying to force another fight in this bottom quadrant. Xiaohu takes the solar flare from Moham. Breathe might be caught out here, and I think Weibo Gaming are just going to leave him to die. Big shutdown does go over to Lin Fong on this Yone. It's a nice amount of gold. And an angle to Fate Seal his way out of there, but the Soul Unbound keeps him tethered, and the two frontliners are just going to stay on top of him, so this Fate Seal does not get much done. Wait a minute, Mortal
Wait, his team's here though!
Collapsing, wait a minute! And Light's not there for the fight. He only sent the Mega Death Rocket, but he's not actually there to bail them out. Xiaohu falls, and OMG once again punish the over-eagerness from Weibo Gaming.
And it's the really impressive rookies coming in from OMG. Lin Fong and Weibo have not been strangers to a slow game here, and they have so many comeback mechanics just by...
I imagine it's just going to come down to who is picking the better flanks, who is able to, you know, really cause much more disarray in team comms, as Xiaohu is now looking for that flank once again. Engage from Tiana, right onto Harry, and they're pushing him back, but now Xiaohu is deep behind enemy lines, and he no longer wants to be here. He has forced the flash away just so he can close the distance on that blast cone, and it's for this entire game. And honestly, I kind of like it. It's very fun to watch at the moment.
Oh, for sure. It's very fun. But, I mean, he's sitting on the side lane now. He'll be able to teleport. It looks like we're seeing Hung try to find a flank angle on this fight. Weibo want to go for this.
Keeper's verdict at the ready. It punts away Hung, so there's no Stranglethorns that can stop them. That's one member taken off the table from OMG. And it's a solar on, you know, different ideas for them to try and see if they can find a way to force another fight. Solar Flare, there's Starry Splash. And now it might be a little easier, but Lin Fong is just wrecking Tiana's day. Slices that board down like pork slices, and now that's going to be nicely done for OMG. They pick up another kill. Lin Fong, the Yone, is just cooking Weibo Gaming, and he even goes for Light, but it's not enough damage now. Light.
Here we go!
They got to be careful, because if Light finds any more kills, he can wreak havoc on all of them, but Harry finds one to be able to trade back and keep distance on Weibo Gaming. Starry to their name, it really is all about how well can they carry Light through getting that first reset so he can clean the rest
Breathe
up.
On a super flank.
Deep flank through fog. Looking for Starry. No flash. He's needed over
they don't
the
know.
wall. They have no idea. And Starry is primed for the killing. Yes, they take the dragon, and Starry is forced out of the fight, but Lin Fong makes it out with a well-timed Fate Seal. They turn towards the front line. Hong takes out Hong, and now the rest of Weibo Gaming just are relying on Light. They get the first reset onto Harry. Xiaohu was traded, but Light is able to take out the jungler, and now all eyes are on the top two objectives.
Back-to-back, and finally, we're getting some fight back. It's going to be an Otacon going over to Weibo, and like we said earlier, 30 minutes now. They have 5 minutes worth of
much disruption. He's been picking up a lot of these sneaky kills onto the back line and finishing off any stragglers, as now they're trying to challenge for this Baron. They turn right onto Lin Fong. The Soul Unbound does not take him out alive as he gets the Fate Sealed and the well-timed locket from Moham to keep him alive, but there's Breathe! Once again, a straggler on the screen, and he finishes them off. Harry trying to defend the rest of Weibo Gaming from getting into the back line, but he is not going to be long for this world, as his world is about to end. Breathe is just destroying them under the turret, and he's got the GA from the voracious Otacon. He's going to be able to respawn back on the map. No teleport, but the rest of Weibo Gaming can now turn for this Baron.
Why is this Otacon buff so damn broken? Ah, look, they can just do that. They just get the fight. Look, even if Tian dies here, he can just TP back. Not a TP, but he can just walk back. It is a Cloud Drake map, so he'll have extra movement speed around these buffs. Looks like they're going to try and make a re-engage here. Breathe is back.
Yeah, they can get so aggressive. Breathe, Counter-Strike, Moham, nowhere else to go. His teammates had to bail. This Baron is secured for Weibo Gaming, and the hope...
Extend how long this is. The Otacon respawn is just too broken, man. Oh, we're getting right back in. Hung's dead. What? Why is he dead?
I got no flash, but Weibo Gaming must have caught him out on vision. And a flashless Zyra means it's very difficult for you to actually step up and try and gain space. You're just super squishy and super gimpable. And for Weibo Gaming now, numbers advantage on their side, 5-4. They're pushing in through mid. They're pushing in through bot. Baron buff on all of these siege minions. It's going to give them that extra edge to take out these inhibitors. as they look for the engage.
Oh, here we go.
Glacial Prison on the Lin Fong, flashes away from the Mega Death Rocket. Hung comes in over the top, slams Harry into the wall. Good night, Aatrox, as Light gets the first reset, tears through that tower. Xiaohu, Solar Flare looks for Starry, forces the flash out. Hung falls to Starry on the back end, but they do not care. They can get the objectives that they want. They take out the structures of the bot lane. Mid lane will fall next, and they might just look for more.
Got another
but
reset
OMG
though.
trying
Whoa,
to
Lin
look
Fong,
back.
Lin Fong, no!
Shorts it. He was looking for the Fate Seal to turn this game around, but that gives Light the resets he needs. The flash forward to end the game. No game 3 for OMG victory. It's just a 3-0 sweep for Weibo Gaming as Light picks up the quadra kill.
That's going to be the end, and this was the fight that we were looking for. It all takes one kill. Light gets his resets, Light gets excited, and like we just said, Weibo are going to take the Game 3 and a dominant series over OMG here as the first game of the LPL Split 1.
These were the best highlights from today's LPL matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say, okay. See you on the next one.